Hey guys, Little V here. Yes, you can use my music, and no, I don't do tabs. And welcome back to Q&A with V, the show where I answer your questions. And we also laugh at some of the stupid on the internet. And also, it's turning into a new show at this point, and an update into what it starts slowly turning into a vlog at this point. Slowly turning into a vlog. So, huge news before we get started. I am officially an Evertune endorser. Which is, I'm still kind of in shock, honestly. Basically, an Evertune is a bridge that you put on your guitar that keeps your guitar permanently in tune. Like, for example here, let me just grab a pick. So I haven't tuned this guitar in about 3 months? I'm gonna say 3 months. Keeps everything in tune. It's fantastic. I'm still waiting for my brain to process this information. This is like a recent development, is in like this weekend. And it's kind of humbling to have an endorsement that my favorite musician also has. And I am super honored and super stoked to be working with Evertune. And I am now going to go install Evertunes in basically all my guitars. And honestly, you guys should check them out too. They're fantastic. They've saved me so much hassle recording and playing. Just the fact that I don't have to tune, that once it's tuned, it's good to go, is nuts. And I love it. Absolutely love this product. And on the heels of that announcement, I'm actually going to be selling some guitars here pretty quick. I'm going to be putting them up on probably reverb.com, probably the best place to put them up. And that includes things like my Ibanez Prestige 7-string and the Schecter semi-hollow body special edition that there's a very limited run of, and stuff like that, just because I don't really play them anymore. And I have the Jericho endorsement, and they're just kind of sitting, like they're right there. And I also really don't want to take them with me when I move. So I'll be putting those up. I'll have an official announcement on that next week. But if you're looking at grabbing one of my guitars, hey! So, the cover I was planning for this week is getting pushed back an extra week because, well, you know when, like, you wake up and you hear a song and you just kind of, like, blink and you've recorded an entire cover of it? Yeah, that happened. And, so, be ready for, Edgelord Part 2. And, if you thought last week was full Edgelord, you haven't been here long enough and haven't seen the crazy punk rock black metal industrial band I play with. Alright, enough shilling, to the questions. If you like cooking, then would you try doing a Cooking with V series? That would be pretty fun to watch. I don't think that would work out very well. First off, this is a music channel, and cooking is probably not going to go very well for a music channel. And second, I've turned the last 2 hobbies of mine, music and YouTube, into jobs. I'm not going to turn another hobby into a job. I need a hobby. I need something that is not work that I can, like, just decompress, or I'm going to go insane again. Hey, Little V! So, Les Paul or Epiphone? I hope I spelt that right. I'm going to assume you meant Gibson and Epiphone, not Les Paul and Epiphone, because Les Paul is a body type. Well, I mean, if we're talking about, like, the differences, or which one's better, I mean, Gibson obviously is better, because it's, like, it's the major company. The Epiphone is, like, the student stuff. But my personal thing on Gibson is I'm not the biggest fan. I have 2. I've inherited 2. I have a Firebird and a Les Paul, and I like them, but they're not really my thing. And I mean, if you're gonna compare a $4,000 guitar to like a $500 guitar, then you're doing it wrong, really. I will say this though about Gibson. I do believe they are super overpriced, and when you buy a Gibson, half that money is going towards the logo on the headstock. So, if you're looking for a budget, I don't know how to answer this. If Gibson is better, but if you're on a budget, obviously Epiphone. Nice job on this, LittleVMills. So I woke up to this comment, by the way. I woke up and that's the first thing I saw. Thank you, Ken Tamplin. Holy crap. If you're not familiar, he is a fantastic vocalist and has a YouTube channel as well, too. And a vocal coach as well, too. And it's funny, because on the heels of last week talking about how everyone has an opinion and not everyone's opinion really matters, this is an opinion I would take to heart, because this guy's badass, so thank you, sir. V, you mentioned a while back that you're working on making music for The Takeover. Any chance it might be up on your channel? So as I mentioned before, I am working on a game right now called The Takeover. It is a beat-em-up in early access over on Steam. Go check it out if you want to check it out. I haven't put any of the music up on my channel. I have to check with them first off to see if that's okay, because I mean, I am technically working as a contractor. It's as for them, so I guess technically they would own the music. But I could check with them, and if I did, I probably wouldn't spam all of it in one day, because that would be not a great thing to do on YouTube. Just here's like 10 tracks, go listen to all of them and upload them on the same day. It's a bad idea, but hopefully in the future. Good cover, bad music. It's an original, not a cover. And on that note too, how can you have a good cover but the music is... I don't think this guy's brain's wired correctly. I love this guy. I love you back. Little V, question. If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be and why? That's actually super easy. I would love to be able to, like, understand someone's perspective, like, exist in their brain for, like, 10 minutes. Just to, like, understand where people are coming from and, like, what experiences they've had that have led to their opinion on something or their viewpoint on something. Whether it be to be like, just to understand how you can be so oblivious when you're sitting in the left lane driving a car and not and going under the speed limit, like that boggles my mind. And also in the topical sense of hey, there's a bunch of stuff going on in the US down south right now, and man, I would love to know what those people are thinking. Anyways, that's all for me this week. If you have any questions yourself and you want them answered, please leave them in the comments down below. And as just letting you know, I am going back to older videos and getting questions as well too, so if you left a question earlier and haven't heard a response yet, I will get to it eventually. There are a lot of questions and a lot of comments, and I don't want to make these videos like 20 minutes long. Anyways, rock on, peace out, prepare for the return of XXX Edgelord XXX420, and we'll see you next time.